I've done this at least 2 times now, and I didn't like either way that's turned out. I need to explain a little bit better. So we're taking a look at my front yard water thing that happens, and this is kind of going to be a series that goes on every time that this happens, and from when it starts, every day I want to do one. And if I notice any drastic changes throughout the day, I will let you know on video. This video will be coming out one day after it's recorded, as in tomorrow. So it is, even though I said it is the 9th, so it'll be coming out on the 10th, and the one on the 10th will be coming out on the 11th, and so on until this is down back somewhat normal. So we're going to kind of start up here. This isn't non-average, this happens all the time, but they put that new culvert in, so it's a little bit different. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I've already spent a minute rambling. So this is more of in the neighbor's yard over there. My camera hasn't got water all over yet, but the phone does. So we're gonna, I'm not going out there, but I'm kind of zoom in as best as I can. There's a little creek that goes, starts somewhere way back there, goes along the edge of their property, comes this way, then goes that way to Baseline Lake. So, yeah, this has been worse. I can tell you all that right now. This whole thing has been flooded in their yard all the way up to those group of trees right there, all the way up to that tree right there in the kind of middle of the screen, you could say, before. And it's been over the road and everything. So this is what we can call a Lake Myers once a year, the event. Well, it happens randomly, and you'll be seeing these around spring mostly, and usually around fall. So we're going to start here, and we're going to work our way back from the front. So I've already did this 2 times now. I need to delete the other one. I didn't do a good job describing the last one. That's the main reason I didn't do it. So I'll back up a little bit and take a second and admire that. If you want, pause the video and look longer. And this tube is usually up a few inches. It goes under the driveway, and it's been up over the driveway. Oh, look. Yard lamp. That's not for today, though. And this culvert right here is full. It is about half an inch from being full. So now we'll head to across the road here. And this is normally a foot or so up from normal. Is about normal. So this is really full. Really, really full. So now we can come over here, and it kind of goes along on that side of the road and on this side too. So it kind of goes everywhere. Then here kind of does this, and it comes along there, and it comes from back there, and then back there it splits off that way, and that way. So that way, and that way. It goes to like 3 different places. So usually this is about a little bit more than a foot up. I mean, it's a foot or 2 up over the culvert itself. So, and it's been full all the way up to there once. To where that tractor is, it's been full almost all the way up to there. So, sorry about the wind, but it's really windy out for one thing. And for another thing, it's not a good thing. But every time it does this will be a fun thing to do. If I'm here and I'm available to do it, I will do it. Stopping at any kind of important landmarks. I'm just going to go here, show you down that way once. and show you down that way, right down there at culvert, whether you can see. Not, I don't really care, but there's a culvert right there. I can see it, but the camera doesn't pick it up. So that's where we're going. Then from there, we're gonna kind of head to right here real quick. I mean, this is already a 5-minute long video. I hate making videos this long. So the reason I won't upload this today is for that reason. Because I don't have good enough internet here and I'd like to do it somewhere else. So there's a tube right there that goes to a drainage field thing out there, and it's usually below that, and it's not, and there's another one back there. And this is the tube I can usually walk through. It's a very, very large tube, in my opinion. We're going to kind of take a quick look inside of it. Hopefully I don't drop the phone. But as you can see, it's a fairly big sized tube. So, I'm going to take a look on this side too. It would really suck to fall into that or lose something important in that right now. Any time of the year, it sucks to drop something important in it. We're gonna see. It's normal, but I thought I'd share it. That's just kind of where we jump on our dirt bikes and stuff, which would be cool to do if that always spills up. I'll do a more detailed video on this some other day, but out there we have that. I'd keep on note that most of this happened overnight. Some of it didn't, but the most of it did. So here's our next kind of landmark to stop at. You can see there's kind of a little creek that heads that way. I mean, a lot goes in on this one. And there's even more way down there where I'm not even going. But, holy shit, would you look at that? Oh my gosh. Those are usually, whether or not you can see them, I'll try and get them. Right there. There's 2 of them. And the other one right there where my finger is. You can see it or not, I don't know. But those are usually a few feet above water. And then there's another one that comes from somewhere way out in there, across here, and comes out right in here. And it comes out right down in there. So, yeah. Now we'll head back there. And way back here like this one, when it's been like this. This is going to be a 10-minute long video each day, hopefully. Longer, because next time I'll go to every point. I don't want this to be any longer than a 15-minute long video, but this is just kind of fun for me, and I feel that some of you guys would like seeing the water problems. And you know, this whole thing would be solved if they just figure out how to put that stupid culvert in the front yard. They could have figured this all out years ago if they would have just put that in a couple feet higher and actually not buried the whole thing and raised the road a little bit higher. They could have figured this whole thing out years ago. The issue with that culvert is, half of the time the whole thing's dang buried in water. I mean, the part that it's buried in water shouldn't surprise most of us. So, I don't know. I'll be back. We'll see if we can go back. But back in there, whether you can see it or not, you can kind of. Sorry for the horrible camera quality. Right in there. See how it goes that way. Then back there, which I should go. Let's go. Gotta keep in mind, I'm not necessarily on my property. But isn't that just the coolest thing right there? Goes down one more big step there into that. And it just goes down there. This is one of them. There could even be more that group up into this. I mean, this is like a very huge thing back here. I mean, that one culvert, you know, it'd be even better if it was like a bridge or something. But let's go this way. I'm not going to record this part every single day. Maybe... Oh, a tree fell there. Interesting. So, how much dang further do I want to go back into this? I mean, this is a nightmare right in here. And this isn't... I'm fine. I'm not going to get in trouble for being back here. I'm sure. I'm just looking at the river. Holy shit, ass. Look at that. 2 boards right there. Perfect for using for something. As you can see right in here, it groups off. This one goes in. That one there goes in. And then there's another one coming from that way that goes in. And I do know where that one goes. And I'm pretty sure I know where that one goes too. But this is very interesting here. Look at all these boards sticking up. I've never really been over here quite this far. So, but now let's kind of make our way out of here. And I'm not recording this every day. I mean, I might have gone one more time just for the sake of it, but probably not. I'm not going to record this every day because I have no dang reason to be over here on this property every single day. I mean, my property's right there, so this isn't that bad. Tomorrow's video, what I'm not showing you isn't really going to change much. Right up there, you can see those lights. That's where my house is. And see that pole right there? That's where my property is. I'm only like 50 feet off of it, so it doesn't even matter. And they're fine. As long as I'm not driving stuff on it and whatever, and not going too far, it's fine. So, here we go. Back that way. This can't be any longer than 15 minutes. Tomorrow we'll be looking over there and over here. Possibly back there again, but more than likely not. Alright. Just kind of want to look at one more thing. It's getting really dark out here. This is what the backyard looks like, and this has been really bad before too. This isn't that bad. I think part of the reason is it hasn't rained that much yet, and it's still raining now. And everything, but that's kind of as good as you're going to get to see today, being that I hope to make these only 15 minutes or less. They can't be any more than 20. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and as you know, a subscription to this channel would be amazing, because if more than 27 people are happy with the videos I make, I might start upgrading a few things, like maybe getting a better camera and everything. But tomorrow we'll be looking at over there, and we'll be doing a recap of the yard. We probably won't be looking in that corner like we did today. So thank you for watching this video. Have an amazingly good night, and remember to watch the next video, because this is only part 1 of question mark, because in a 1-year series it could be anything. And then I'm not going to label all these numbers in the description, but I will in the or the title, but I'm going to label everything I need in the description, or else I'll forget what it is. So thank you for watching. Have a nice night, and come back tomorrow to see another one, or the day technically to me after tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Have a good night.